Hi everyone, welcome to Thirsty Thursday. It's time for another bargain beer review. But before I get cracking on the beer review, a couple of life mysteries for you to ponder upon. Will the 10 deaths at the Dyatlov Pass in Russia ever be explained? And has anyone ever been reported in hospital as being in a unserious condition? Anyway, up today from Marstons, it's their double drop. Tips the scales at 4% ABV. This cost me £1.19 English pence from Home Bargains here in the UK. It's got a bit of light on at the moment, but quite nice artwork, I think. Traditional Marstons bottle and a Marstons cap. Now this beer, Marstons, of course, one of the bigger breweries here in the UK. Not a good start. Not much hiss and no can of smoke at all, but this qualifies as a bargain beer. You know, to be a bargain beer on my show, you've got to cost £1.25 English pence for a 500ml bottle. But you could be a bigger bottle, you could be a smaller bottle, but pro-rated, ratioed, £1.25, 500ml. That's how you get a crack at the title on this show. Double drop is a method of hopping. I think in homebrew world, yeah, they make quite a big sort of song and dance about it on this particular label and on the back. But in the home brewing world, it's basically putting hops in at flame out. Nothing too complicated about that. But anyway, there we go. That's quite a nice. Again, the light in here is really, really naff, but it's a heck of a lot lighter than what it appears on that. It's more of an amber gold colour. Hindsight, I know, is a fantastic thing, but I think it could have possibly done with a nucleated glass. It's not much carbonation coming up off that. Head has dissipated. Let me just give it another. Let's just try and give it a quick drop pour. There we go. It's a bit better, isn't it? That's one and a bit finger head of like soap suddy type bubbles. They're not much carbonation. Today's guest glass came from the Bedford Beer Festival a few years back. Let's go for a sniff and see what we got. Maybe a bit buttery, actually. Maybe a little bit of burnt husks in there. Something you might associate actually with a bit more of a darker beer, but a bit toffee. Maybe a bit like nectarine, peachy, but that's all. Oh yeah, that's a nano. I'm intrigued, but let's go in for a taste. Cheers, everyone. Bit nutty on there as well. A little bit piney. Quite sharp as well. Definitely Goldings in there on the hop front, and I think Fuggles as well on the back end for the bittering. It's very clean actually. It's quite palate cleansing. I consider this more of a summery type beer, and one of those transitional beers that I've talked about before. If you know people who drink lager, they want to try and get into ales. This is quite a good beer to get people, you know, transitioning from one beer to the other. To me, that's more of a, yes, like a golden pale ale type of beer. Unfortunately, on the marketing advertising, doesn't actually tell you on the label as such of what beer style they were shooting for. It's a little bit sweet on the back end as well. I think that's quite a nice summer beer. I think it's perhaps more of a seasonal beer for me. That in the summer goes down very, very nicely. It's not up there with. I had a Badger beer that reeked of like peachy flavour. I can't remember which one it was. I'll fill that up at a later date. But it's a nice, it's a nice beer. Everything is, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay. But there's not one element, really, really knocks you for six. I think for me, a Thirsty Thursday score out of 10 for that is I'm going to go for 6.5. I think it might have hit a 7 had I put it in a nucleated glass. And maybe, this is been out the fridge for about half an hour, maybe I should, in hindsight, have got it out the fridge and wafted it down within sort of 5 minutes. But 6.5 out of 10 for me. I say £1.19. Another bottle. If you see one, yeah, pick one up, give it a go. Don't necessarily make the mistake I did. Keep it in the fridge and drink it straight from the fridge. Nucleated glass as well. And I think you might be pleasantly surprised. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you again real soon right here. YouTube, Twitter now as well for another bargain beer review. Thanks for watching. Be seeing you.